What's up? You came here for these bad boys right here. The Stone Goat Ultra and the Speed Goat Ultra. So you can get that to focus there. These two right here. That's what you came here for. That's what we're going to talk about. Why I like one over the other. If you're a collector, again, why you'd want both of these beautiful blades with the carbon fiber handles. Which one I prefer. We'll get into all of that today, guys. Absolutely stoked to share this with you. But before we get into that, first and foremost, thanks for tuning into the channel. If you're a repeat, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, my name is Jonathan. Here at RedBeard Outdoors, we talk about faith, family, fitness, and the outdoors. Today, you're checking out Montana Knife Company Knives, one of my favorite knife companies out there. They do an amazing job on their blades. They hold up to stress. They do an amazing job in the field. I haven't had any problems cleaning animals, using them in camp, or any of that with any of the blades. And you're supporting a U.S. company. They're growing. They're providing jobs up there in Montana. And the guys behind the company are great guys. With my experience with them, has been fantastic. So all of those things, guys, if you're interested in checking out Montana Knife Company Knives, check out the link down below. Use that next time you make a purchase. Get in on their email list if you're interested in knowing when the next drops are, so you can get in on that drop. There's been a lot of surprise drops. There's more secret drops coming. Wink, wink. I don't know why I said that. I did the action, but either way, there's more secret drops coming, more things down the pipeline. So if you want to support a U.S. company, they're a great company to check out. So with that being said, guys, today we're going to go over the Speed Goat Ultra and the Stoned Goat Ultra, why you might want both, and why maybe you choose one or the other, which one I prefer. We'll get into that right now. So first and foremost, let's share the features of these blades. So first up is the Speed Goat Ultra, and then the Stoned Goat Ultra. Sorry, I'm typing in here to the website so I can get all this information, because believe it or not, I don't have this memorized, guys. And I don't write scripts. So here we go. Full tang construction, Magna Cut stainless steel here on the Speed Goat Ultra. Full tang, overall length from tip to tail, 7 7/8 inches. Blade length, that sharp point right there that you don't want to run your finger across. Blade length is 3 5/8 inches. Blade thickness, 0.1 inches. Knife weight, 2.14 ounces. Polish finish, carbon fiber. Look at that gorgeous carbon fiber, guys. Look at that. Carbon fiber handles, made in Montana. There we go. That's the Speed Goat. I do want to remind you, we are giving away a 65 millimeter spotting scope from Leupold. No purchase necessary to get entered. None whatsoever. Simply subscribe. Drop a comment down below on this conversation, any questions you may have throughout the conversation, and use the link, get entered so that I can know how to contact you. We will be doing a live giveaway on that when we hit 6,000 subscribers. So no purchase necessary. Win an amazing spotting scope worth about $1,000. You are going to love it. It's amazingly clear glass, their new Gen 2 model. Really excited about that and grateful to Leupold for giving that. Stoned Goat, most recent drop here. Let's go over the specs on this one. And as you guys know, this right here is one of my favorite, if not my favorite blade from Montana Knife Company. When people come and ask me which one to start with, if this is even on the list, this is the one I recommend. 100% the Stoned Goat 2.0. Now we'll get into the Ultra, what that means, etc. But all right, let's get the specs here for you guys. So again, Magna Cut stainless steel with that polish finish. Overall length, 7 7/8 inches. So the same length as the Stoned Goat. Same blade thickness, 0.1 inches blade thickness. Same, actually no, 3 3/4 inches blade length. So this one actually has a little bit more blade to it than the Speed Goat does. Knife weight, 2.23 ounces. So guys, if you look at these side by side, you can see this blade is a little bit taller than this as far as this dimension here versus that one, right? So I'm assuming that's where the material being added to this one is going to increase the weight, right? And that's just common sense to me. That's what makes sense. Because they both have the same length, total length. They both use carbon fiber handles. They both have magnet cut steel. They both have the same blade thickness. So I'm going to assume that it has to do with the height of that blade right there. Now, let's see, what else do we, polish finish. We already mentioned that. Carbon fiber handles, made in the US, finished in Montana. There you go, guys. So now, kind of head to head here. Now, I don't have like an official test, etc., but why you would want one versus the other? Personally, for me, I don't count ounces, so that 0.1 ounces more doesn't matter to me. I honestly think this one right here is a sexier blade profile. I like that blade profile. I don't know why, I just do. They both have the finger guard here to keep your finger locked in, protect a little bit more. This one definitely has more of a point, although this Stone Goat also has a good point. But I think the Speed Goat wins on the point. So if you're looking for a good point, there you go. If you like this, more of a sweep on the blade, you like that profile more, obviously go with the Speed Goat. I personally like having that little bit of belly there. I feel like this does good in camp. I'm able to chop things in camp, but I'm also able to clean and skin animals a lot better with the belly on that blade. I also feel like I can get up and control that belly a lot more with the Stone Goat personally. So I personally, I mean, if you set these down in front of me and said which of the two do I want, I'm going to go with the Stone Goat. The Stone Goat has been my favorite blade ever since it came out, and I do have the R&D edition right here, which we'll get into in another video. But that blade shape spoke to me, and then they're just continuing to make it better. So there you go, guys. The two Ultras. All right. Depending on what you're using this blade for, you're going to choose which one you like better. I personally am using this in the field for cleaning animals. So for me personally, this one does so much more for me. So I'm going to go with the Stone Goat Ultra out of these two. Let me know down in the comments down below, which one of these two do you like better and why? Why do you like one or the other? Do you like the carbon? Do you like a polished finish? Would you prefer a stonewash finish? Tell me down below what you like. And if it's neither of these two and you prefer a different blade altogether, let me know down in the comments what other blade you would like better from Montana Knife Company. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if you're looking to check out any of these blades, go down to the link down below. Check out Montana Knife Company, what they have to offer, the swag that they have. They just dropped another hoodie as well. So many other things. Go check it out. Also, subscribe. I appreciate the returning people, but also people that are new. Subscribe so that you can get entered in to win a Leupold Spotter 65mm spotting scope. And on top of that, it is no purchase necessary. Just get entered into the link down below. Subscribe. Again, drop a comment with any questions or which of these two blades you would prefer. So which one? Which one are we going with? Stone Goat? Speed Goat? Let me know. Have a fantastic day, guys. And like I always say, get out, live your life, and love it.